What's up, everybody? My name is Justin. Welcome to my channel, 502 Fragrance Reviews, where the goal of my channel is to give you great recommendations for amazing fragrances, while at the same time bridge the gap between those that are knowledgeable fragrances and those that are not as knowledgeable fragrances. And this is a video I got today for you ladies. I did say I was going to do this video in my last video. This time around, ladies, I have what I believe to be top 10 winter fragrances for women in department stores. Now, are these the best fragrances, just period? No. They're just 10 fragrances I want to recommend to you ladies I think that y'all will really enjoy. Now, I've already done my top 10 fall fragrances for women. I mean, we're in late fall now, but ladies, if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to leave an end card at the end so y'all can see that. I'm going to try to focus as much as I can on not including any of those fragrances in that video in this list, so I can give y'all more recommendations, more fragrances to try out. There are some in here that's in that fall video, but in general, all fragrances that was in that fall fragrance video, they can work in the winter time as well. So, before I get into the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video, because I got a lot of great videos planned for you guys. Without further ado, let's get into this list. So, the first fragrance I want to show you ladies is one that I did feature in the fall fragrance list. I did when they had featured it. This one right here, it's probably more geared for the winter time than the fall time. This comes from the house of Mugler, and this is Angel Muse. And like I said in the fall video, I have this, but I don't actually wear it. I know there's a good amount gone, but I have not worn this fragrance. This fragrance right here is for the ladies that love Angel by Mugler. If you ask me, this is the Angel Killer. Patchouli, hazelnut, cacao spread, and vetiver are some of the main notes in this fragrance. And this is for the lady that loves a sweet fragrance. This is definitely a sweet fragrance. Very, very sweet, very strong. Great for the wintertime because it's gotta last in that cold weather. It's gonna get 8 hours plus easy out of this. I think that if you're a lady that loves Angel, and a lot of women know about Angel, definitely give out Angel Muse a try, because I think Angel Muse is better than original Angel in every way. You have that super sweet hazelnut cacao gourmand like smell, and it's fighting against the earthy patchouli and the woody vetiver. This fragrance is great, ladies. Check this out. This one's good. Mugler's Angel Muse. The next fragrance I want to show you ladies is a Chanel fragrance, and yes, this would not be a fragrance list video if I didn't include at least one Chanel, right? This is a Chanel that I think is underrated, that doesn't get the attention it deserves, and that is Chanel's Coco Eau de Parfum version. So this one right here is a great fragrance. I think it's a great fragrance. Some women do think it smells old woman-like. I don't get that at all. This is a spicy rose fragrance. So some of the main notes you got in here is cloves, rose, and amber. You do get a little bit of creaminess from sandalwood in here as well. This fragrance is one right here. I'm not saying it's for an old woman, but I do think it's for a woman that's kind of more mature, more grown woman-esque. I don't think it's a fragrance that's really suitable for younger women, or like that more juvenile type scent. This one's a good fragrance though. I really do like this one. I think this is one that'll come across sexy on a woman, because it is different from your typical DNAs, your typical fragrances you're seeing out now for women. This is, like I said, an underrated Chanel fragrance. This one will last a long time for you ladies. This one will get you noticed as well, because it's going to be a unique scent out there, and they'll ask you like, man, hey, what are you wearing? You'll say Chanel Coco, and it's going to catch them off guard. I already know it is. They're going to like Chanel Coco, because I'm pretty sure most women are typical to knowing about Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle and Chance Tendre. But Coco Eau de Parfum is one that you ladies should definitely check out. It's more for mature women. Great fragrance. The next fragrance that I want to mention to you ladies is one that I do want a little bit of spoiler here. Men do wear this fragrance. I wear this fragrance from time to time. That does not mean this fragrance leans masculine, ladies. Please still try this out. This comes from the house of Tom Ford, and this is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And it doesn't matter if you get the Eau de Parfum or the Eau de Toilette, both are great fragrances. Now, I am a little bit more partial to the Eau de Toilette. Honestly, I like the Eau de Toilette more than the Eau de Parfum, but I encourage you to try out both. These are both more richer, deeper scents that are definitely powerful and will perform like a champ in the colder weather. And both of these fragrances, patchouli, orchid, and truffle, chocolate truffle, is dominant in this fragrance. But the Eau de Parfum goes even spicier and it's got much more depth in it, whereas the Eau de Toilette version, to me, it's a much more easier fragrance on the nose, and it's not as spicy. This is a great fragrance that you can wear in cooler weather. You can wear this dressed up, dressed down. This is another fragrance where I feel if you try out the Chanel Coco Eau de Parfum and you like it, there's a chance that you'll like this one too. I do gotta say, you do gotta kind of be a fan of patchouli, because patchouli is definitely present in this fragrance. But there's quite a bit going on in this fragrance. It's definitely more on the complex side. The average consumer, some people are gonna love it, some people's gonna hate it. I think it's gonna be one of those scents where it's gonna be polarizing. But I will say this, ladies. Every woman I come across that tells me they wear this fragrance, they tell me they always get approached asking what they're wearing. Because Black Orchid's a very unique fragrance, because most women are wearing the same thing and they don't even know it, which I'll get to that video another time. But anyway, definitely check out Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Whether you try out the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum, either one's fine. I like the Eau de Toilette more though. This next fragrance I want to show you, ladies, is one that I don't think I see too many YouTubers talk about this one. At least I don't think so. But I'm going to give this one some more spotlights. I think it deserves it. This comes from the house of Jimmy Choo. And this is Jimmy Choo Fever. And Jimmy Choo Fever is a really nice, sweet vanilla plum fragrance. But to me, this fragrance never goes too sweet. I know there's many women's fragrances where to many people it can go too sweet, a certain fragrance. But this one to me is not too sweet. Tonka bean, plum, and vanilla are some of the main notes that you got in this fragrance. You also got benzoin in here as well, and benzoin has got like a vanilla-like smell, so it just gives you more vanilla. But I would say if you're a woman that doesn't like vanilla, still maybe try this out. Because I don't think the vanilla is too much. It's not too thick, syrupy sweet, honestly, in this fragrance. This one right here is one that I have shown women this fragrance and they do enjoy it. Not every woman I've showed enjoyed it, but a good number, like majority. So it's one that I think that if you was to try this out in department stores, there's a good chance that you'll like this one. I love that this is a plum-based fragrance because it puts it in a unique territory. Even though plum is the star of the show in this one, it doesn't lean overly fruity at all. There's other fruits in here as well and some citrus as well, but it's all about it's a dark plum fragrance. It's not bright effervescence. It's a dark plum with a nice vanilla backbone to give it that added depth. It's one that I think you can wear it casually, you can wear it dressed up. I think this is a fragrance that not a lot of women are talking about, or even checking out. So, check out Jimmy Choo Fever. Great fragrance. This next fragrance I want to show you, ladies. Oh man, I get excited every time I talk about this one. This one was in my fall fragrance list for women, but I'm going to put it here in the winter as well because it's just that good. This comes from the house of Marc Jacobs. And no, it's not Marc Jacobs Daisy. Every woman wears that. This is Marc Jacobs Decadence. Yes, Marc Jacobs Decadence. Other YouTubers have talked about this one. I know Jeremy Fragrance has talked about this one a lot, and for good reason. It's really good. This is a very unique scent, though, ladies. This is a woody, sweet, ambery, powdery fragrance. Plum, once again, plum is not common. It's unique. It's not used a lot. Plum, amber, and vetiver are some of the main notes you got in this fragrance. And this is for a woman that is very confident. This is a woman that just knows that she's sexy, and she feels like she can get any man she wants. You gotta be confident to pull off this fragrance, because I think this is gonna be a fragrance that a good number of women aren't gonna like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be a fragrance where not many women's gonna like it, but that's fine though, because women that do like it, and we're gonna be in unique territory, and you will get compliments, because I have heard this is a really good compliment getter for women that wear this one as well. You have a little bit of a powdery touch in here from orris root and dry down, but it's cool because this fragrance is cool because it's got a woody nuance that throws women off, because it's got vetiver in here, and vetiver is typically used in men's fragrances. It's typically more of a masculine, like green woody type fragrance note. But the way it's mixed in here with other ingredients like plum, amber, and even got saffron in here, this one's just really cool. It's one that's gonna last a long time, but it's definitely one right here where I would check this. I would check this out. That's why I said these are all in the department store, so you can check it out. I would encourage you to try this on your skin and just go about your day. I promise you, you will get compliments. So definitely check out Marc Jacobs Decadence. That's for the confident woman. This next fragrance I want to show you, ladies, is one that's pretty well known in the fragrance community. Other YouTubers like Demi Rawling and female YouTubers like Demi Rawling and Tiff Benson have covered this fragrance. So it's definitely known in the fragrance community, especially women that are really into fragrances. This comes from Carolina Herrera, and this is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Just gonna play it simple here, just say the original Good Girl. I know there's other versions, but I'm gonna stay with just the original Good Girl. This is a sweet white floral fragrance for women. This one's pretty cool. Cacao, tonka bean, and then some of the main notes, but you also got white florals in here like tuberose and jasmine. It's really cool. This fragrance right here, this to me is more of a seductive fragrance. It's for the woman that's like trying to seduce a guy, trying to go out and just get a guy. Marc Jacobs Decadence, I said that's for the confident woman. Yes, it is, but like she gets her man in her own different kind of way. Good Girl is like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Listen, ladies, I think this is a fragrance right here that's got a nice balance of sweetness and florals. If you're a woman that doesn't like floral fragrances, still check this out, because the sweetness that's in here, it gives it a really good balance. To me, this is a perfect balance of florals and sweet notes. Like I said, cacao, you got tonka bean, I believe you even got vanilla in here as well, but you also got almond. It's a really balanced fragrance that never veers too floral at all. And to me, it doesn't veer too sweet. But I could see some women saying it's a little too sweet for their taste, and that's okay. You get to try this out in person for yourself and see what you think about it. This is one right here you will get noticed by men. Women that do wear this fragrance, they do say they get compliments from men a lot with this fragrance. That's why I said this is for the woman that she's a seducer. Like she seduces. Definitely check out Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. I'm pretty sure you already noticed. I'm kind of going through this video pretty quick. I do realize with these top 10 videos, I've gotta really cut it shorter and be spot on with my descriptions of fragrances. So I'm making this quicker. This next fragrance I want to show you, ladies, comes from the house of Viktor and Rolf. And while Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb is the most known fragrance, women's fragrance from the brand, I'm not going to show you that one. I'm going to show you a different one. I am going to show you Viktor and Rolf's Bonbon. And yes, there is the Bonbon Couture out, but I like the original Bonbon more. Ladies, this is a sweet caramel fragrance with fresh citrusy undertones. Some of the main notes that you got in here is caramel, peach, and amber. And this fragrance right here is really nice. I have seen a good number of women smell this fragrance, and women are liking this one. I think that this one doesn't veer too sweet because you have citruses to offset it and some fruits as well. There's also a woodiness in the base from a cedar wood and a sandalwood. It kind of leans a little bit creamy and dry down. This is a fragrance right here where This one, you will get compliments for this. I think this is one right here where women will definitely get compliments for this. Is it doing anything spectacular? No. Is it super different? No. But sometimes you don't, well, a lot of times you don't have to be super different to have a good fragrance. And that's what this fragrance is. It's a fragrance that's going to last you a long time. It's going to be a nice, sweet fragrance for the cooler weather, but it won't be overly sweet because it's offset by some citruses and woods and fruits. Ladies, definitely try Viktor and Rolf's Bonbon when you get the chance. I think this is one where women are starting to find out more about this more. I think they are, and at least the average consumer, they're finding out about this one. And most women that smell this is liking it. So this has got good potential. So check out Viktor and Rolf's Bonbon. The next fragrance I want to show you, ladies, is one that it's for sure known in the fragrance community. Women that are really into fragrances know about this fragrance. But for the average consumer, ladies, you know, that don't know about fragrances too much, this is one that I definitely got to bring to y'all's attention. This comes from House of Lancome. Yes, Lancome, which is known for their beauty and makeup products. But we're going to talk about one of their fragrances. And this is Lancome's Nuit Tresor. This one right here is very good. It's super good. I would include Lancome's Oud Bouquet, but you can't find it in department stores. You really can't. Nuit Tresor, you can though. So some of the main notes that you got in this one, you got pralines, caramel, and lychee. Lychee is a really tart, like fruit, like a fruit smell. It's fruity. This one right here, it's a very sweet fragrance. For this one, you have to like sweet fragrances like this one, because if you don't like sweet fragrances, this one you might think is too sweet. But I promise you, this one's going to be a compliment beast for you ladies, because this one's really well known in the fragrance community. Excuse me. You do have some florals in here, but the florals never poke out too much. The florals just give it a nice, it gives it more depth, it rounds the fragrance out. You do have a prominent patchouli note in here, but you have to have something like patchouli in here, something earthy and woody to offset all these sweet notes. I said praline, which is chocolatey. You got caramel, more chocolate, and you got vanilla in here as well. It's really sweet. But this fragrance right here is one that is very freaking seductive. This one's seductive. I do know in the research that I've done looking about this fragrance that men do find this fragrance sexy on women. I'm not saying every man, every guy, but a good number of guys that I've looked up do find this fragrance sexy on a woman. This is one of Lancome's best fragrances, if you ask me. They got some good fragrances. Every woman knows Lancome's La Vie Belle. La Vie Belle is a great fragrance, but I'm not gonna recommend that to you ladies, because you already know about it. I need to show you something different. So check out Lancome's La Nuit Tresor. These last two fragrances for you, like I show you ladies, these two fragrances are amazing. I love both of these two, whether it's on a woman or myself, because I do think both of these fragrances are unisex. Yes, I said that. This next fragrance I'm going to show you ladies is one that comes from Estee Lauder this time. Estee Lauder, they own a ton in the cosmetic industry, and also they're known for their makeup and stuff like that. But we're going to talk about one of their fragrances. This is actually from their Erin line, the Erin Lauder line, and this is Evening Rose. This one right here, when it comes to typical department stores, Macy's, Dillard's, JCPenney, Sephora, if you go into the department store, ladies, and you see this fragrance, I'm telling you right now, it's one of the best fragrances in the entire store. Women or men's fragrance, it doesn't matter. This fragrance right here is amazing. This is a balsamic rose fragrance. Ladies, if you don't like rose, I still encourage you to try this out, because I promise you, this is a rose fragrance like you've never experienced before. Many women don't like the note of rose because it reminds them of their grandma, or it comes off like funeral home like, or it comes off just something. Generally, those are the answers or the comments that I get from women about rose. But this is not like that kind of rose, I'm telling you that right now. Rose, incense, and cognac are some of the main notes in this fragrance. I am very tempted, very tempted to get this fragrance for myself. I might get this for myself because I've worn it a few times, and I've gotten compliments from this because it's that good. This is a rose fragrance that's gonna last a long time. You're gonna get 8 hours out of this easy. This is more for a mature woman. I'm gonna lean person. So like I said, I think a guy could wear this. This one right here is, I'm dressed real nice. I'm going to a fancy dinner tonight, or I'm wearing this to a special occasion. To me, this fragrance is not best to be worn casually. This is best to be worn when you're dressed nicer and you're going somewhere nice, ladies. This one right here, the way that the rose and incense work together is just beautiful. And then you got a boozy touch in here from cognac, and I love my boozy fragrances. This fragrance is just amazing. This is one right here. I encourage you to maybe try it out on your skin for yourself and see how it'll perform on your skin. I don't want you to just spray it on test strip and just leave it at that. This is one of the best fragrances in department stores right now. I'm definitely saying that for a fact. Check out Estee Lauder's Evening Rose. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance, ladies. And the last fragrance I want to show you, ladies. So with the Evening Rose, I said I'm very tempted to get that fragrance. I haven't gotten it yet, but I might. But this last fragrance I'm going to show you, ladies, I have gotten for myself. This comes from another beauty makeup brand. This comes from Laura Mercier. And Laura Mercier's got some good fragrances. They really do. And here is one of them. This is Laura Mercier's Ambre Passion. Oh man, this one is freaking amazing. So good. Let me tell you, ladies, about this fragrance. This is a balsamic amber fragrance with some of the main notes being amber, labdanum, and vanilla. And ladies, I have already done a separate review on this fragrance alone. I've already done a fragrance review on this one. Even though this is marketed for women, I do 100% think that this is unisex. Don't let that turn you off, ladies. Still try this fragrance. This fragrance right here is amazing quality for the price you're paying. At full retail, this is $75 for this 50 ml bottle. This, quality-wise, to me is of $150+ in quality. I've smelled other high-end amber-based fragrances, because this is an amber-based fragrance, and this, it's up there with them. It really is. This gets comparisons to other expensive fragrances like Sergio Tan's Ambre Sultan. This one right here, ladies, I think you can wear this casually too. I do think it's a little bit better dressed up. This fragrance, I haven't worn it a ton yet, but I'm gonna put a dent in this one. I got a lot of fragrances though, but I'm gonna be wearing this one. And this cold weather in the winter, ladies, you have to check this out. Next time you go to the department store and you see like a Laura Mercier counter, ask them about Ambre Passion. Ask them about it. This fragrance is amazing. It's a beast. One of the most slept on fragrances. And that's all I got for you, ladies, today. This right here is 10 great fragrances for you, ladies, for the winter time. Like I said, I'm not saying these are just the best ever, but these are 10 that deserve a great recommendation for you, ladies. I feel like there could be something here for everyone, for every woman. These are just really solid fragrances that will last you a long time. You gotta keep in mind here, it's winter time now. You can't wear your light, fresh stuff in the winter. You can't do it. So that's all I got for you, ladies, today. Or any guys watching this video as well too. If you haven't already, like I said, subscribe to my channel. Got a lot of great videos planned for y'all, and then hit that post notification bell for all the content I got coming in the future. That's all I got for y'all today. Till next time.